I was making sure I could get the whole shot. It sounds so good rolling by. So we're over here chilling in Blakely. After we got all the work done to the 65, got her all cleaned up, guys. We did a lot of buttoning up with this car. We now have heat, and Pop T come out here and fixed it because we had a little bit of heat, but it wasn't blowing very good. So he come out here, wiggled around some stuff and said, hey, that ain't right. So sure enough, we had a cable that had come off of our door here. Now we got hot air blowing in this car. Nice, nice, nice. So we're getting this car ready for Papa T to take. He's over here with us right now. Hayden, my brother, has hooked us up with a blue top battery that matches. Look at that. Nice big battery in this car. That looks awesome. Killer. We got a little footage from where we took the car out earlier today and kind of beat on it. And guys, if you don't know, I grew up back here. This is my granddad's place. As you all know, there's Pop's truck right there that we have coming to the channel. But the point right now is this is where my granddad lived right here, and this was his shop. We lived back here. We had a trailer back here, and this is where I grew up at. So my granddad was a military guy and was very, very strict and didn't like all this hot rod and stuff, didn't really understand it, you know. So all these years that we lived back here, my dad and his friends, all his hot rod buddies used to, you know, run up and down the road and get out here on the main road and just tear it up, and Pop would just stand there and stare at us, you know. But, you know, many times my dad and his friends would come over and we would take pictures out here up front. And I'll show you a couple pictures that we took today. So I just thought it was pretty fitting to get some video of me coming by my granddad's house up here, you know, like we used to back in the day. We used to drag race out here on this road. You know, obviously we drove it over here. Surprise, I guess I forgot to say that. So yeah, we brought the 65 all the way over here, which is about a 45-minute drive. And it did awesome, awesome. So much better now that we've gotten everything done. We've gotten pretty much every loose end in this car buttoned up, and I am super excited about it. I know you guys are gonna ask about Pop's truck, so let's go over here and talk about it. Why have we not done anything with this truck yet? Honestly, it's been kind of money, and also we've been really hard on the 65 trying to get all this stuff buttoned up. I want to get this car to my dad so that he can drive it. So the truck really wasn't top priority. It's here, it's out of the weeds, out of the woods. So at some point we will grab this truck. We're gonna put 20-inch wheels on it. We're gonna slam it with a 5.6 drop. I think it's a 5.6, whatever it is. And this thing's just gonna be like a cool patina work truck. As a matter of fact, I've already bought the green paint, so I'm serious about it. So the factory green, I got some mixed up, and what we're gonna do is just kind of blend it in on the sides, maybe up through here a little, kind of like it is now. We're gonna leave the truck rusty. I'm gonna be honest with you guys that there's one thing that I can't stand, and I know it probably doesn't bother a lot of people if you're doing one of these trucks like this, but I don't want this, which this is just Bondo and primer from God knows when. But I do want to kind of patina it back out, kind of fix it, and spray a little white, make it look a little rough. Obviously, the truck's gonna be cleaned up. I mean, we're gonna clean it up. But I don't really want that type look, and I'll probably put the molding back on the bottom corner down here. So I know everybody's asking about it. You know, you're wondering where's Pop's truck, what you're gonna do with it. It's still here. We just had a lot of stuff going on right now. And this truck's gonna cost me somewhere around $5 grand to do the way that I wanna do. And that's if nothing catastrophic happens, because there's gonna be, you know, new brakes. We know the lowering kit's expensive. The wheels and tires are expensive. It's gonna need new water pump and belts and stuff. So it's gonna cost a lot of money to get done. Maybe about $3,500 I can get it done. It's been back here forever. It's not going anywhere. It's fine. So we will get it back on the channel. We're just over here hanging out, running RC cars and stuff, you know. Been doing that a lot lately. We got the Typhon out here on paddle tires. Papa T said that we need to throw some primer on the old 67 over here. So, and it, yeah, it does. This would be a cool, like, rat rod kind of, you know, just rough build, you know, just get it back on the road, something like that. And then the Monterey, love this car. You guys, oh God. Yeah, we said we might do something with this car at some point, but look at the interior, still almost pristine. Hayden, you got it running not too long ago, didn't you? You got videos? Okay, well, I don't have them. Papa T, what about the 65? How's it? Is it coming along good?
Oh, yeah, it jammed up.
Yeah, I think it's good.
No better.
I think it's gonna be all right. We made us a pass. I was telling them on camera here how you and all your buddies used to tear this road up out there and take pictures and everything else. There's all kinds of old pictures from out here we used to take, so we thought it would be fitting to make a couple passes by. Me and Berger drove it over here. Did good, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Could have been a little warmer, but
it will be on the way back.
It will be on the way back. Papa T fixed us up, so he got us hooked up there. So let me take you guys over here. Yeah.
Oh.
We might have to put some cardboard in front of the radiator because it don't have a thermostat, but so look at this mess. We had the 65 packed down with RC cars, all for a gear. There's more RC cars up front up there, but yeah. Anyway, we've just been out here chilling, hanging out, y'all. All right, well, I'm gonna wrap this portion up. Just wanted to show you that we did make it over to Georgia. We're in Blakely right now, and the car did awesome. And we are that close to giving Papa T this car and handing the keys over, and I hope he enjoys it. So, not much else to say here. Appreciate you guys, and as always, thanks for watching.
I felt like I was 16 or 17 years old again, driving the 65 back over to Blakely and having it at my grandfather's house. And I said it before in the video, but everybody used to hang out at our house. We lived back behind my grandfather's house back there. So he had to hear all the cars coming down the driveway and, you know, getting out on the highway and racing and stuff. And, you know, he didn't really have a whole lot to say about it. He didn't really care for it a whole lot. He wasn't into it. My granddad was born, I want to say in 1918, so, you know, he went through the Great Depression, he was in the military, like, he's seen it all, and that was just nonsense to him, you know, but overall, we had some really good times there. We took a lot of pictures up front in his front yard. It was always like a beautiful little area up there. Later on, once I go through the pictures, I'll grab some of them, and I'll share those pictures with you guys of some of the cars, my dad's and his friends and things like that. But it was just such a cool experience to be back in my hometown. Blakely is my hometown. That's where I grew up at. And we have a town square there as well. So on Friday and Saturday nights, it used to be crunk in the 80s and 90s. That place was like the strip at Panama City Beach, if you guys have ever been there. And, you know, the 65 was always up there every weekend. We had that car up there. And then we would go race at a place called Ford Country. And just to have that car on the square again, I never thought it would ever happen, but it did. It happened. And I was able to drive around a few times around the square. You know, nobody was out. They don't really do that anymore for the most part. Just drove around town, raising a little hell. And like a ghost in the night, we were gone. You know, I knew not to hang around too long, raise a little hell, and get out of town. Anyway, I just wanted to share that experience with you guys. We're wrapping it up with this car. We're going to give it to my dad here real soon, so stick around for that. And then we're going to be moving on to some other stuff. I don't know what 2025 holds for us, but I feel like it's going to be a really good year. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching.